Hello and welcome back to another game on Arena 1v1 between one of the best players in the world, Liereyy, playing in blue as the Chinese, and he's playing against a former master of Arena, it's Slam, playing in red as the Mayans. Two archer civilizations, this should be interesting. Mayans, I guess, are better in the early ages. You can put a lot of pressure with Mayans. Not sure about it on Arena against Chinese, but in general I guess it's true. The plumed archers are still quite cheap, not as cheap anymore, but they still should be good. Then again, later on, Mayans with their elite Chukunu, they could be stronger than the elite plumed archers, and even against Eagle Warriors, the Chukunu will be quite good here. So let's see how the players are going to do this, and I'm expecting to see a good game between those two, as Slam has a lot of experience on Arena, and Liereyy obviously has a lot of experience on playing Age of Empires on the highest level, so I can't really say who's the favorite here, neither by Civ nor by player. Let's go for the maps first. Liereyy has the second stone forward outside, second gold forward inside, third gold on the left hand side is outside, the main stone forward on the left hand side, close to the walls here, so in theory tower rush would be possible. It's pretty unlikely though. 3 or 4 Ibex outside, it's 4, one of them already lured in, and Liereyy opened the walls here, but it's alright, and he wants to get those Ibex. Definitely as the Chinese, you want to have as much free food as possible. I still don't like the Chinese start, but top players are used to it, of course. A little bit of a back pocket with a lot of nothing in it. The main gold on the side here, Liereyy going with a lumber cam on that, and he's on the way to feudal age, 26 population. We have one really close to space, extra stone here, another one quite close, another extra stone on the left hand side, this one between the two players I guess, also this one, and then there is one relic missing on the left hand side here, extra gold on the left, a relic on the left hand side. Then we go to Slam space. Slam has the main gold forwardish on the far side, but forward as well. Second gold quite safe in the back, main stone safe in the back, this is nice for him. On the left hand side, the third gold and the second stone, they are outside, but it's quite far away from Lierey's space, so he should be able to protect those. It shouldn't be too much of a problem here. One safe gold is not enough usually, but it's not as bad. We have a very small wood perch on the right hand side, so Slam actually only has one safe wood line, and that's way in the back here with 2 llama cams on it. Would love to see a TC here later on, not sure if he did it. I saw parts of this game and I spectated this, so I'm not sure if he's going for a TC on those 4 tiles. Would be nice to see, but Slam does not delete the walls as of now. We have Liereyy on the way to Castle Age first, and I think I can go a little bit slower now. I hope this is going slower. Liereyy close to Castle Age, 4 villages on gold. I'm expecting to see a monastery, then maybe a TC. Yes, coming up on the wood line here, and the third TC probably after he's got some more wood. He's got a lot of farms here already, so the food income is secure for now. On the other side, Slam is going with that castle. He had 5 or 6 villagers on that main stone. He's now putting down a castle with 5 villagers. I think Liereyy has seen it already. The scout should have good vision, and yeah, Liereyy is patrolling here, so he's just waiting for his plumed archers to come out and try to go for the map. And I'm also expecting Slam to go for monastery himself. Maybe he's done it already. I don't see it. No, monastery coming up now on the left hand side. Forward and behind the walls obviously makes sense, and the castle soon to be finished. Now Slam is actually doing the TC exactly where it's supposed to be, in my opinion at least. Deleting the walls, going for the TC. Forward is still on stone, which is interesting. The question is, are we going for a second castle here, or are we going to see 3 TCs and a boom? For 3 TCs, he's got enough stone, so maybe he wants to go for 2 TC mini boom into a castle here, a second castle, go forward. It's possible, obviously, plumed archers with fletching done on the field. Liereyy in the meantime, probably going for some relics here. Does he have one of them already? One relic coming in. He's using the first monk to get a relic from the right hand side, another one on the left hand side, quite close here. Let's see, where is it? On the left? Yes, here it is. Getting picked up, and another one quite close to his base. Technically in a neutral zone, but it's closer to Liereyy, and Slam is not going allowed this relic to just go back to Lierey's space or getting carried to Lierey's space. Instead, he's taking care of that monk, taking it down. The scout's still alive from Liereyy, but Liereyy got 2 relics, which should be fine for him, and he should be able to get a 3rd relic if he really wants to. There's the siege workshop coming up for him now. On the left hand side, Slam is patrolling with the plumed archers, making sure that Liereyy cannot take this relic. A few of those tigers attacking, but it shouldn't be a big problem. And actually Slam is sending villagers forward. Going with a few houses, Palisade Gate, not sure what that's all about. Maybe he wanted to block the Scout Craft, that's possible. And Slam at home did not move those 4 villagers from stone, so he's going with 3 TCs. There's one more on the main gold. A lot of farms now coming up. He's still producing Bloomed Archers, got 1 relic in already, should be able to get the other 2. He is getting that relic back. Where is it? Yes, 1 relic. Wait, where are the others? I don't see it. On left hand side there's 1 still to get. Does Liereyy have 3 relics now? Or is it Slam? No, Slam is carrying 1 home. There's 2 and 3. Here we go. In the middle, 1 villager moving forward, building an outpost here. I'm expecting to see a castle forward-ish at least. Slam using a lot of resources to create Plumed Archers. He should go in now, I guess. It's going with an outpost directly on the corner, which is interesting. What does he see? What does he know about Liereyy's map? Not so much. He can see that 3rd gold outside. That's it. And he could see a few monks for a split second, but I guess he didn't see them really. Liereyy with monk defense against Plumed Archers, probably not the best idea. Slam is going for Bodkin Arrow now, and I see a Petard queued up. Ooh, this could be interesting. Let's switch to Liereyy's point of view. What does he know? He saw the Plumed Archers, obviously is deleting his walls to go with the castle on the left hand side, covering that 3rd gold and also protecting the main stone here. 2nd gold forward might be the first thing to get attacked, and Liereyy resources actually looking quite good. House to 95, something that should not happen at this level, but it's still happening from time to time, and everybody's suffering from that, every player. We have a few stone walls coming up on the right, but Slam is not allowing this. This would be nice, actually covering that 2nd stone, but Liereyy needed to be earlier, and there's the Petards moving in, 2 tiles of falls going down, and there is a lot of Plumed Archers now, trying to get as much damage done as possible. Let's go for Lierey's point of view. Liereyy clicked up to Imperial Age actually, going for a quick TC in the back, and Liereyy has 4 TCs already, that's number 5, so 4 TC boom here. More than 100 population for Liereyy, that's a lot of villagers, 5 monks that I can see, a few Chukunu now getting produced, makes sense, and a quick tower around the main goal, but still there will be a few villagers going down, 3 conversions, that's Plumed Archers gone, and Plumed Archers now parking underneath the tower. Wasn't there a Siege Workshop before? I'm not sure about it, but I thought Liereyy was getting a Siege Workshop there. And Liereyy is 60, now 70% up to Imperial Age. This could be a big difference here. We have the Plumed Archers now running away, trying to snipe another villager. They are actually successfully doing that, but Liereyy is still ahead by 17. And Slam in the meantime, is he moving forward with the castle maybe? Yes, there it is, covering that 2nd stone. Not too far forward, and I think Liereyy did not see it yet. No, sorry, not Demolu. Liereyy cannot see this castle. He's still busy trying to defend from the Plumed Archers that are on the side and the back of his base. Now Chukunu starting to counterattack, maybe, what can I done? Liereyy is up to Imperial Age, going with the Trebuchet here. Should go for Bracer and possibly Chemistry, yes. Not sure about Bracer upgrade. It's not doing it yet, going for Chemistry first, interesting. Still cannot see the castle as the Trebuchet did not move too far forward. And there's still Plumed Archers inside his base, now moving in again. A few stables coming up in the back here. Slam might be able to see those, he can spot them now. Yes, he knows about the stables coming up, so he knows Lightcav, Hussars, no Hussars for Chinese, but Lightcav is an option here. And at the same time, with that 2nd castle up, it's getting attacked by the Trebuchet finally, but Slam is going to repair it. 616 stone, he will be able to repair it for quite some time. He's almost up to Imperial Age, and he is going with another castle to cover those 2nd and 3rd resources, 2nd stone, 3rd gold. Double castle here actually. Ooh, this could be interesting. On the left hand side, only Plumed Archers. I was expecting him to go there actually. And let's go into Lierey's space once again. The Plumed Archer is still trying to be annoying, but this is pretty much wall, and there's 3 TCs plus the tower, so it's not going to be easy to actually get some kills. A few of them maybe, but now Lightcav for moving in, plus 2 defense already done. Defense upgrade, and the Plumed Archers probably have to run away. In the meantime, Liereyy is still attacking Slam's castle using 3 trebuchets behind the palisade gate, and that castle is going down. Slam did give up on it, probably a better idea here. And he is on 378 stone, but he's taking the extra stone still. Plumed Archers on the left hand side, not really doing a lot. Slam was going into Lierey's base, but Liereyy had a very compact layout, and therefore Slam couldn't do too much damage, and I think Slam needed to do damage maybe against the Chinese boom. Now the thing is, Slam has the same population as Liereyy and more military units, but Liereyy has the better economy, and now Slam is moving to the left hand side of the trebuchets. Another castle coming up, and oh, what is this? Liereyy is doing the rocketry upgrade? Yes, very important for those Chukunu. Are they actually in the middle? Not elite yet, but Liereyy probably won't take too long before he's getting that elite upgrade. A few light cap here and there. And Plumed Archer is trying to be annoying. Liereyy is now going for his second goal, which is forward. Castle behind this. Chukunu production is still going. And those Chukunu will be quite strong, even though they're lacking some range. But the Plumed Archers have the same range. I was comparing it to Arbalest. Now, the good thing for Slam is he's attacking that castle, and it looks like he's going to be able to take it down. No problem whatsoever, as Liereyy wasn't expecting the trebuchets on the left hand side maybe, but this castle should not go up, and I hope Slam cancel it. Yeah, 720 stone left. This castle is something you cannot put up unless you have a big ass army, and Slam has the 3-4 trebuchets, but it's Plumed Archers only, and Liereyy is mixing in the light cav already. I'm wondering, are we going to see any other siege units? The trebuchets of course are good against the castles, and Liereyy is quickly pulling back here. Big fight happening between the Plumed Archers and the Chukunu actually, but the trebuchets are still up. Now Slam is once again trying to build that castle. Looks like Slam is taking a better fight here, the elite Chukunu now, but I have to go back. And Slam has more military units, 52 against only 21. Now building that forwardish castle, which is probably a good idea, but he needs to push from left hand side now. Liereyy in the meantime finished that wall and is taking that second stone. This is so important. I think Slam needed to maybe try and stop those walls from going up, or maybe try and raid a little bit. But okay, he's focusing on left hand side, which makes sense. Liereyy is going for some form of siege units, rams actually. Those siege workshops are going down. Ours, cap rams, siege ram available for Chinese. They might be a good idea against the Plumed Archers actually. Question is, should Slam go for siege rams? He's doing siege workshops. What's the best unit choice against Chukunu? I guess Onagers even. Because Chukunu are taking on siege rams, I think even faster than Elite Mangudai. They are just so strong against that, because that melee damage they're doing with the extra arrows, that's just so amazing. And the only thing about Plumed Archers, the good thing is, comparison to Chukunu, they are so cheap. And I think Chukunu is still more expensive, as far as I remember. There's the siege ram upgrade coming in for Liereyy. Slam already done. So he's got the siege rams, but not too many of them. And the light cav are moving forward to take down the trebuchets. This is so important. Also, Liereyy is using 3 trebuchets to get rid of that castle. Slam is trying to repair, but those 6 villagers are not going to be enough. Still, Slam has a lot of Plumed Archers. He's got 3k gold in the bank. He's producing siege rams, but from only 2 siege workshops, and he's actually pop capped on 200. Slam is score lead by a little bit. Liereyy 170 pop, a little bit more. He's now moving into the elite Chukunu. Ooh, and this fight could be very important. Those elite Chukunu are all standing in a row. Slam is trying to micro a little bit. Light cav moving forward. Siege rams not really doing a lot here. Trebuchets on left hand side, but looks like Liereyy has the better unit now. Those Chukunu 50 HP against Plumed Archers 65, but the attack power 14 against only 9. That's a big difference. And the melee damage they're doing, that's also very important. So siege rams from Liereyy moving forward as the Plumed Archers are melting down. And I think Slam might have needed to go for Onagers instead of siege rams actually here. Looks like Liereyy is able to reinforce faster. He's producing a lot of units from 1, 2, 3 castles only. But it's enough apparently, as he's mixing in the light cav. And you can't really do pikemen against this light cav. So maybe skirmishers is an option here. Onagers probably would have been better. And now Slam's going to lose yet another castle. Liereyy with the score lead. And I think population-wise, yeah, he's got more military units now. This is so important. Liereyy going with a big counter-attack. I'm not really sure how this happened. Maybe Slam needed to push faster. But now it's Liereyy who's moving forward. Let's see what Liereyy can do against Slam. Slam has taken a lot of extra resources on the map. And he's still got a 3 relics. Yes. So, ooh. Castle on the right hand side, petards here, but there's not so much stone left, not so much raiding potential. Barracks now coming up, Eagle Scout production starting in the middle. Liereyy is pushing. He is going with the elite Chukunu, siege rams, followed by light cav and trebuchets, and it looks like the siege rams from Slam are just going down faster. They're melting those elite Chukunu, and that's a big group, 51 that I can see in the screen. And the Plumed Archers, they are good, but maybe Slam need to do something different here. I'm amazed to see how strong Chinese are on Arena suddenly. And not suddenly, but the Chinese apparently, since NHC 3, everybody knows they are a really strong civilization on pretty much any map. So Plumed Archers with the Mayans, they were considered stronger back in the days, as far as I know, on Volatile Kingdoms AOC. But it looks like when you allow the Chinese to go for Elite Chukunu, you might be in trouble. Slam's still not going Onagers here. Slam also now low on gold. He spent a lot of it on, I'm guessing, Elite Eagle Warriors. Are they elite? Yes. Fully upgraded on the defense, missing attack upgrades. They're moving in now. The problem is those elite Chukunu, they are doing so much damage, and even with 8 pierce armor there is still 6 damage to be taken for those Eagle Warriors, and I don't think they're getting any extra pierce armor or armor against the elite Chukunu. Like this, they're all going down quite fast. The elite Eagles are good for taking down siege. As you can see, the trebuchets are melting, but the siege rams are moving forward now. Can Slam actually stop the siege rams? This is so important. He needs to keep this castle alive, otherwise it should be quite difficult for him to continue with good army, and Slam won't have gold forever, so we're now at a point where siege and trash might be the best options. We're 50 minutes in, and at this point player who has more gold usually has a good advantage here. Let's see, Liereyy is now taking the extra gold as well, only 2 relics for him, but it's alright. On the right hand side he's using siege rams to take that castle down, a few light cav in the mix to take care of those elite Eagle Warriors. On the left hand side the siege rams again, 5 of them moving forward, plumed archers trying to stop them, and trebuchet now even, and that castle is only on like half HP now. Counter trebuchet from Slam. Looks like Liereyy could be able to take this castle down with the next big attack here. Siege rams moving forward, they have good HP. Yeah, this is probably bye-bye castle. Slam is out of stone, out of gold. DK wood in the bank, it's not gonna help him too much. And Liereyy is taking the map over, and I think he is taking this game. Yeah, got rid of the castle on the right hand side as well. What an amazing comeback. Slam was trying to push here, but then suddenly Liereyy with a lot of Chukunu taking care of that plumed archer army. In the end he's just pushing with siege rams, Chukunu, some light cav and the trebuchets. What an amazing game. Pretty good one in my opinion. Hope you enjoyed it too. See you in the next games. GG.